Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So you might have noticed in the past few days I have not mentioned once Trump or the impeachment vote, and you also might have noticed that it had zero impact on the market, and it is not a coincidence for those two things to be the case. So what we had was a known vote and a very likely outcome known of that vote, which means the market prices in that information before it takes place. Last night we had tons of sensationalized headlines. Trump impeached. I had friends on social media saying, does this mean Mike Pence is now the president? And just not really understanding exactly what's going on. The market knew that the Democrats in the House were going to vote for impeachment, and the market is assuming with a very high probability that the Senate is not going to get to the 2/3 majority needed to impeach him, and he's going to remain the president, and we're going to go to the 2020 election. So that's what the market is pricing in right now, and it's showing us exactly that. And yesterday after hours, futures trading showed us that with zero reaction to the actual result of the votes in the extended hour session. So the SPY bulls now have a triple bottom 3 days in a row. That is the line in the sand level for short-term action, where if we do not break that support, then we're not going to see consolidation on the daily time frame. 319.53, 48.49. That's our triple low of consolidation. We hit the new all-time high into the end of the day. A reminder, tomorrow is a quadruple witching day, and generally this means more volatility and a bit more volume, and that for some people means don't trade, and that's perfectly fine. For me, it means trade like normal, but be a little bit extra cautious, and that is something that I will do tomorrow. Also keep in mind that this means that SPY and the sector spider ETFs like XLF, XLV, they have dividends executing tomorrow, and that leads to an artificial drop in the price of SPY. So the SPX levels are going to be more key because the S&P 500 cash levels, SPX, are not going to see any dividend or adjustment, whereas SPY, if SPY were to open break even with where we closed today, it would open at 319.41. And so it happens to me every time where I wake up and I open the computer and I go, oh wow, we're down a lot. And then it takes me 10 seconds to realize, oh yeah, it's the dividend distribution. So we could see SPY or the S&P 500 open green and see SPY open below where we closed right now because of that dividend. So that means for short-term charting levels, I will be using either the futures, which is ES1. I'll either be using those for tomorrow, or I will be using SPX for my short-term levels. IWM, higher highs continue. So the 4-hour uptrend has been our guide on IWM. It was a tightening equilibrium. It broke bullish, and it's seen nothing but follow through, and anything above 163.70 is a higher low there. And again, just watching the pattern of a higher low every single day. And at this point, we're now on day number 7. No daily consolidation until that pattern breaks. QQQ, all-time high. Tight range the last 2 days. Lead bull, green Marubozu candle. And again, higher low every single day, 7 days in a row. We are getting to unsustainable levels. We know unsustainability can last longer when we are in blue sky breakout. And that's where we stand right now on one heck of a short-term rally for these markets. XLF has daily consolidation underway. So 30.83, 30.81, we broke these levels to consolidate, and now we're looking for the daily higher low compared to 30.13. If I am a market bull, loaded to the gills with positions, I want to see XLF form a daily higher low right when QQQ starts to see its daily consolidation, because that's that rotation, and that's what I keep saying, where if we're going to see any notable weakness in the market, both the financial sector and the tech sector, the two biggest holdings in the S&P 500, they both have to go down at the same time. So bulls always welcome seeing one go down while the other goes up. XLV continuing its strength. Multiple daily inside bars broke bullish. Higher low every day last 7 days in a row. Anything above 99.30 would be a daily higher low. Biotech sector daily inside bar. Again, watching this 4-hour time frame. And if we were to roll over and break 95, then we would likely see these exponential moving averages cross bearish on the 4-hour time frame for the first time in 2 months. Again, it's something I'm watching for, but I'm not fighting this uptrend too significantly at this point. The VIX here, we have a bear flag on the daily time frame currently. I would be surprised if it were to confirm and drop to lower lows under 1170. Reason being, again, most names, 7 days in a row with a higher low every day. And if we haven't dropped down to the low yet, I think the bulls are going to be able to hold that base, at least initially. So I didn't take many trades today. Today's my off day, but I did trade a little bit of Tesla because it gave us nice volatility with this blue sky breakout. And the 15-minute time frame was a really nice equilibrium. So we had the high of the day, a significant pullback of 1.5%, almost 2%, to form a higher low. We broke 400. That marked, we knew to be looking for a 15-minute higher low compared to the low of the day, because the odds that we see that size of a move and then just give it all back on a straight pullback with no bounces, very unlikely. So as soon as we broke 400, we were looking at about $3.50 before we dropped down to the low of the day. Higher low established, and then we bounced straight back to resistance. So I took that short, top fishing that resistance in the low 405s, and I exited on the initial pullback and just locked in about a dollar plus of that pullback. Looked like it could have been a cup and handle pattern, bounced around, and then closed fairly strong overall. So the most notable thing for me, and what makes me confident on a pattern like this, is the straight up and down nature, where we are extended. I want to see extension. Bulls are extended. There's our consolidation. Straight down, bears get extended, bulls get extended. That's where equilibriums come from. And if we were maybe stairs stepping on the way down with some bear flags, I would be much less comfortable buying that higher low than when it's a straight drop with no bounces in between. Gold. So I'm still liking gold's positioning. Again, with the market ripping to all-time highs, we are looking for the dollar to give us a daily lower high, and it's starting to get a little bit toppy, although bulls recovered a bit into the end of the day. Have to lose the 4-hour uptrend. We had a support at 97.24. We broke it by a couple pennies, but no bear follow through. So we have to see the daily chart top out and set this lower high compared to 97.84 and start daily consolidation, higher low every day, 5 days. But once that daily consolidation is underway, if gold can hold up here waiting for that, it's going to be in a really good position with this little higher low. We broke the top of this recent bounce. The highest price in the last 5 days was hit. And 1486.62, the highest price in 6 weeks, is not that far away. So any daily consolidation, any market consolidation, gold bulls may be able to head right back up to that resistance level. Healthy hourly consolidation here at the end of the day. I entered an NUGT starter position with a longer term mindset on this hourly consolidation. I like the volume behind it. I'm anticipating an hourly higher low is going to form with gold. And again, my game plan is going to be looking for NUGT, my support level. I will exit if 27.42 breaks, because that means obviously that gold bulls were unlikely to break their recent high, and the bull miners are not responding to that. So that's my level. I will enter one more position if we were to drop down tomorrow and give me a setup that I like, but I will exit 27.42 breaking, and the target is to see a higher high over 30.66 and see this gold monthly higher low more confidently established. Silver, daily higher low is now established at 16.86. Bulls need to break 17.09 clearly, and actually we did break it. We broke resistance by 0.6 of a penny. So need a little bit more follow through there. And then 17.30, the highest price we've seen in the last month and a half, not too far behind. Oil is still all bulls, just up and up. And again, look at the pattern. How many days in a row with a higher low? We're on day number 7 right now, forming correlated with the market and most sectors that are seeing the same thing. The 4-hour uptrend, the 4-hour exponential support, both still holding. The higher low here is 60.68. Resistance of 61.38. And again, this is the kind of pattern where if you're in a longer term position or swing position, it's just waiting for the 4-hour uptrend to exit and staying in as long as that 4-hour uptrend and exponential support continue to hold. Natural gas, bulls buying the dip on the inventory report reaction. So that's our bullish reversal candlestick, and that's our daily higher low now. And if these bulls are going to prove a momentum shift, We have to see a bull break of 2354, I would say in the next 2 days. So by end of the day Monday, bulls will want to have broken 2354 for that daily trend change. So that's something to be watching for as well. And that's what we got as we head into the weekend, and we will see you soon. Have a good rest of your night. So hope you have a good day. Do good things out there this holiday season. I got a new toy, hopefully to get some content going. I got a couple of these we're going to spy on animals. It's basically what it's going to boil down to in the spring and summer. Animal Spy Cam 2000 will be put into effect, and we'll see what we can get. I had a thought driving today behind an old person. I thought a lot of people talk smack about old people driving because they're slow, obviously a stereotype. And I thought, what about the alternative? What if it was human nature where as you aged, you just drive faster and more reckless? And I imagined a very old man leaned over his steering wheel in the fast lane of the highway, passing you going 85, squinting and looking at the road in front of him. So I decided that I'm okay with older drivers being slow, and we should give them some patience. They've earned it. See you next time.